Welcome back to Great Taste of Manitoba and Dairy Best Sides. Ben, we're going to get to you in just a moment and see what you've done here with our beverage pairings. But Sarah Cahill, walk us through our recipes again one more time because we've done some fun stuff.
So first we started off with a curried peas with cream. Our second recipe was a truffled mac and cheese cup. And then we ended off with a cauliflower leek and bacon gratin.
The recipes for this show and the complete series of Great Tastes are available on the GreatTastesMB.ca website. And one recipe from today's show will be in the classified section of the Winnipeg Free Press.
All right, master product expert. We've got big, little, we've got something dark, light. And so what have you done? Because we've got a bunch of different things going on here.
Besides having a ton of fun just thinking about all the cheese and goodness that's coming up, I'm a huge cheese fan.
Cheese.
Yeah, and the truffles happening there and cream and everything else, it was right up my alley. So what I did was I went out, did some shopping, and had a gas. So what we paired up with the curried peas with cream is a cave string Gewürztraminer. It's a state bottle. It's from Ontario. And Gewürztraminer is kind of a natural partner to stuff that has a bit of spice to it, especially Asian dishes, Thai dishes, Indian dishes, and so on. It is an absolute natural partner because Gewürztraminer has a bit of spice to it itself. In fact, Gewürz is the German word for spice. So there's a natural play off one another, and there's lots of good interactions between those very strong flavors of the food itself and the wine. They play very, very well together. So I thought it was a natural partner. For the truffled mac and cheese cups, we had the great cheesiness, and then we've added the great truffles to it. Truffles and cheese, my God. So to me, that spoke beer, and I was thinking, you know what? Let's go Guinness. You know, the black gold of Dublin, Ireland.
Classic.
So this is a Guinness draft. So what's really cool about Guinness draft is that it's actually, when you look at the color, it's extremely dark, but it's not a heavy beer. In fact, it's a light beer. It's only 4.2% alcohol by volume. The taste is light. It's got a very, very creamy fizz to it. So it's not like a normally carbonated beer. It's got something called a widge in it. It looks like a small ping pong ball inside the thing, and it releases nitrogen into the beer. Great stuff. Lastly, for the cauliflower leek and bacon gratin, we matched it up with Stellar's J Brut, which is kind of like I'm not going to say champagne, but a champagne style wine. They're using Pinot Noir, they're using Chardonnay, and they're using Pinot Blanc for the blend. Now this stuff is extremely nice and complex because they've actually bottle fermented it. So unlike a lot of sparkling wines, this is more of an artisanal made sparkling wine because they've actually gone through the trouble to do secondary fermentation in the bottle. So you get really, really complex flavors that just absolutely pair beautifully with the cauliflower leek and bacon gratin. Just perfect.
Well, guys, I'm sorry I couldn't share any of the truffle mac and cheese cups with you, but I'm sure you'll understand. They were phenomenal. Had a great time anyway. Thank you so much. And make sure you join us next week. Manitoba beef producers will be here, and we're going to take it outside and do a little outdoor grilling here on Great Taste of Manitoba.
Great Tastes of Manitoba is presented by Manitoba Liquor Mart. Great Tastes is brought to you by GreatTastesMB.ca. Local farms, local foods. Great Tastes is sponsored by Manitoba Agriculture, Food and Rural Development. Great Tastes is produced in cooperation with participating Manitoba Commodities and Manitoba Agriculture, Food and Rural Development. Promotional consideration is provided by the Winnipeg Free Press. We're there for you. Great Tastes is produced by Frank Digital.